We came here in November 2017. We could immediately tell something was different. You know, I'm 48 years old, been in church my whole life. We had never really experienced, and I personally had never experienced anything like this. People here are so very in tune with understanding that the number one thing is the number one thing, and that's leading people to Christ and then discipling them. So Pastor Trent had contacted me to see if I'd be interested in leading someone through 7 patterns. I was excited, I guess a little nervous, wondering if I'm ready to do that, but excited about the opportunity. And it was certainly a blessing when we finally got to meet the first time.
Well, in February, my wife and I decided to come to the marriage conference. I was listening to Pastor Trent preach, and after summer was over, Pastor Trent, he said if anybody wanted to talk or needed to say anything, come talk to him. So I got up and I asked him how I could be a better man, a better godly man for, my wife and my daughter. And he asked me if I'd be willing to meet with somebody, for 6 weeks to go through discipleship training. And instantly I just said, yes, absolutely.
We decided to meet on a Sunday morning, and I began to go through the DNA, and I started there in Matthew 28, and we came down to really the point where I asked Aaron if he had made Jesus the authority of his life, and he said no. From there, we began to go through the scriptures, and I asked him more questions, and he realized that he needed to accept Christ, and did that morning.
So I made a decision to get baptized, and what I remember most is when Taylor put me under, my old self stayed down, and I rose to my new life, my new free, happy life, and it was the most overwhelming experience. Honestly, I should have done this a long time ago.
When you try to use words like rewarding, that doesn't really cover it. Here at Foothills, there's a very intentional, very well thought out plan and goal that will lead to mature disciples, to discipleship. If you want to grow at Foothills Church, you will grow.